Hey and Chesh, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So it would seem that last night, based on what I can see on my social media, that Sarah James has in fact done her final performance to try and get the America's Got Talent crown, right? So I've been following her journey, and hopefully if you're tuning into this, you've tuned into my previous videos, and if you've watched those, then you'll know that Sarah James is someone that I've been following since her stint at Junior Eurovision last year, and I've been enjoying seeing her journey. I have to profess, I'm not following America's Got Talent. As a result of that, I don't know what the competition's like, and as a result of that, I also don't know where she stands in regards to the likelihood of tonight. So I'm in Milan, Italy, so I'm going to wake up to find out whether, in fact, this really talented girl from Poland has, in fact, taken one of the most infamous crowns, shall we say, that's out there for kind of talent reality TV shows, right? So I do know that she has done the Running for the Hills song. That was her kind of song to try and catch this crown, right? Kate Bush. First of all, being British, I'm familiar with Kate Bush. Wuthering Heights is like one of my favourite songs of all time. But moreover, I also, whilst I am getting older, I still do try and keep up with what is cool and current. I do and have done watched Stranger Things on Netflix, so I'm fully aware that this song has come back with a complete resurgence. So, smart move. Whether it's Sarah James or people advising Sarah James, or sometimes you find it's actually just Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell knows what people want, and moreover, he kind of looks at what's there and kind of knows kind of what can make him money. And I've said this in the past, and I know Sarah James has got a record label, but as far as my kind of knowledge is aware, I think that record label that she has is within Poland or maybe Europe, so there's still scope to sign an American record label so she can be launched out there. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this, and hopefully this video goes on my channel before the results, because obviously, yeah, I guess I will finalize this mini Sarah James series by actually checking out the results, right? Which I guess I'm going to find out tomorrow. So let's have a look at this Running for the Hills rendition. If it's anything like her previous ones, I'm assuming it's going to be a bit like, I guess, Elton John, Rocket Man, where she puts a kind of current modern twist on it to appeal to the younger generation, and moreover to prove that she's a recording artist that is current and people can look at and think this could be the next big thing. So let's check it out. Embarrassingly, I have just seen it's running up that hill, not running for the hills. Yeah. Let me turn it up, because when she did Rocket Man, she started off so confident. I said this with Rocket Man, when you start off kind of semi-a cappella, there's limited production in the background, it really exposes you. And I also think if you start off in that lower range, then it also really can find you out as well if you're nervous. So not only is it quite clever to have the beginning kind of limited production in the background, because it really gets to show off your voice, and also I'm assuming it allows you to build, which hopefully is what's going to happen over these 3 minutes and 12 seconds. But also, like I said, that low register, if you're nervous and you start down here, then it really does allow basically an opportunity to be exposed for nerves. But again, I'm not hearing that. Audience coming in to support her, which is nice. I also really like, you can hear her European accent. She's not putting on a forced American accent to appease American audiences. like she's actually staying true to, I guess, how she speaks English. English is her second or third language. Polish is obviously her first. So I actually quite like the fact that actually, yeah, I can hear her native language as she sings. What I do kind of like actually watching this is actually watching the evolution of Sarah James basically turning, well, starting to turn, obviously, from, you know, a child. If you watch her Somebody's Waiting for You at Eurovision, the junior contest, certainly in regards to her aesthetics, they really package that as in, yeah, it's a junior Eurovision Song Contest. She's a junior. And it's quite interesting. We're not even a year since then. And what we're now seeing is a young woman on stage. So it's crazy within less than 12 months, the transformation aesthetically, to become a recording artist that appeals to all generations, which totally makes sense, right? And as a performer, it is amazing to see her grow as well. Watch Somebody's Waiting for You from Junior Eurovision. She's very much about voice control in that. She's semi-static to concentrate on giving the vocal. And as a result of that, there's not as much performance, not as much kind of feeling the lyrics of that song compared to this. She's performing this song. She's in tune with the lyrics and the meaning of the song, and she's delivering that with with her facial expressions and her performance. Yeah, it's really interesting. I am getting the vibe. Don't get me wrong, she's not standing there delivering that kind of powerhouse vocal that we know she has the potential to do that, hitting those kind of high notes. People are picking up the phone because they believe in her, or if they pick up the phone, which I'm assuming there'll be lots of people that will, whether it will be enough to win, let's see. They're picking up the phone because they see potential in a recording artist. I think that's what we're looking at here, is actually looking at this, seeing this on stage, acknowledging the age first and foremost, the fact that she is a young person doing what she is doing and delivering a performance that looks like she does this on the daily. But moreover, you're buying into potential here, looking at what's on stage and seeing, hopefully seeing, is this potentially a recording artist who's gonna do big things? Because in all honesty, what I'm seeing, why not? Okay, so she has left a note for us. No response from the judges. I'm glad they've done something with this song at the end to show off her vocals, to remind people what she can do with her voice. They've done two things. If you think about it, the budget for this series is limitless. They're doing two things here. They are now showing off her vocals and reminding people back at home what she can do with her voice. But moreover, they are putting forward an image of an artist that she can be. So as a result, it is kind of stripped back, but that's what they're going for. I mean, I guess the Rocket Man was stripped back. That was a bit more kind of acoustic feeling, and I was more in tune with that performance. Maybe because I prefer the song, But they've been quite clever here. They're basically telling America, well, I think Simon is telling America, if she wins, this sound, this image, this visual is what I want her to be moving forward. And it is very different to anything I've seen of her aesthetically, and also all of the sounds that she has released from her Polish record label. I can only imagine everyone back in Poland is following this storyline so closely. And tomorrow we will know. We will know what will happen. There we go. They're all standing now. Look at Simon. He's looking at that. I've said it. I think I said it in my first audition. Dollar signs. He's looking at her being like, I really don't think she needs to win this for her to do something now. That acknowledgement there, I could see it in Simon's eyes. He's like, you did what I wanted you to do. You've told America, the recording artist, that I guess the show in him thinks that she should be moving forward. And let's see if America buys it. Let's see if America picks up the phone. Let's see if she wins. If she wins, it's a combination of a lot of things. But ultimately, the core of it is Sara's talent that we all knew that she had all the way back when she was auditioning. What was it? It was the Junior Voice, right? So she won the Voice, Junior Voice of Poland, to get the ticket to then go to Eurovision with a song written by some very talented people, because somebody is a tune. Right, let's leave it there. Let's see if I can edit this and get this on my YouTube channel before the results come in. So I look forward to checking back in with you after the results to see if Sara can do it. In the meantime, if you haven't subscribed or what's the thing? Sorry, I've had such a long day. Subscribed and hit the notification button. All of those things that everyone asks you to do, I'm asking you to do them now if you wish, if you're still here. And until next time, stay safe.